It's not like supply issues aren't already tough as it is. One major supermarket chain just imposed more rationing, and I'll tell you how it affects you as a shopper. I'm Brian, Instacart Bulldog. Let's hit it. So here I am at night after a long, tough day doing Instacart and other gig work, and I'm more on that later on. But I was shopping at Publix today, and the cashier alerted me to a company email that was received recently, and it's affecting what you can get for your Thanksgiving dinner and for your customers. So this email, which I got a picture of, went out to all the Publix supermarkets, and it affects everyone who shops there. Here, let me show you some of the things that are involved. So this email just came out on Wednesday, the 17th of November, and they say background: due to ongoing supply issues and increased holiday demand, purchase limits have been set for items in the following sections. Signs have been created to inform customers that they are limited to buying 2 of any individual item in the following sections: canned cranberry sauce, jarred gravy, canned pie filling, canola and vegetable oil, cream cheese, bacon, fresh sausages, paper napkins, disposable plates, cups and cutlery, bath tissue, refrigerated snacks, Lunchable type items, sports drinks, aseptic type juices, Capri Sun in other words, canned cat food, the variety packs for example, and refrigerated pet food. Now, I'm sure a few of those items shouldn't surprise you given that they've been in low stock for many months. Here's some more. Additionally, customers are limited to buying 10 individual cans or pouches in the following section: canned cat food, individual cans and pouches. Now, there may be some exceptions to this rule, as this email notes. The SM or MIC, that's the store manager or manager in charge, have the flexibility to allow more than these limits to be purchased depending upon the customer's circumstances and if store supply permits. If a customer asks the cashier about the number of items they can purchase, the cashier should ask a customer service manager or manager in charge for assistance. I've noticed those signs in the store, and quite frankly, I'm a little surprised at some of the items that are being limited, particularly cranberry sauce and jars of gravy. So you're probably wondering how it applies to an Instacart shopper like yourself. Well, the limits do apply to you. And for those of us that have been around since the height of the pandemic, we certainly know that's what happened, especially when they had toilet paper shortages and the like. So new shoppers might ask, how does that affect me if I'm doing a double order or triple order batch? Those quantity limits apply per customer. So I'll give you an example. This just happened to me last week in Sam's Club. I was getting toilet paper. It was the Members Mark brand, and I was doing a double order batch. And both customers ordered toilet paper. So I had 2 buggies with me because it was just big enough items that required 2 buggies. And I put 1 toilet paper package in each buggy, and there was very few left in the store. So anyway, I got some dirty looks while I was walking around, but you know, all that really matters is what the cashier says at the end when you're checking out. And so that is okay if you have that and you need to get, say, 2 cans of cranberry sauce for customer A, 2 cans for customer B, 2 cans for customer C. So as the email notes, the manager in charge does have the ability to lift those limits. Now, you're going to be a little hard-pressed making your case to a manager as an Instacart shopper because they don't know this particular customer you're shopping for, even though you may see that this customer has ordered 234 times on the app and is a big tipper, and she needs 3 cans of cranberry sauce. You might be able to explain that to them and they might let it slide. Who knows? But again, this is why it's important for you to have those relationships with the store employees. And I know a lot of other companies are continuing to roll out more product limits, like again, toilet paper and paper towels in particular. They're limited to 1 per customer at Sam's Club, BJ's, and I don't know Costco, but I would assume that the limit may apply there. So again, just be on the lookout for signs on the shelves when you're getting those items so you don't have an embarrassing moment or a delay at the checkout. Here we are 1 week before Thanksgiving and getting hit with these kinds of limits. So again, just pay attention to your local store, respect those limits, and if you have any questions, ask a manager in charge. So when the Publix cashier showed me the email, says, yeah, you probably already know about this. I said, no, not really. He says, oh, I thought Instacart told you. And I'm like, Instacart doesn't tell us anything. So as we're making this last push towards the Thanksgiving holiday, I certainly hope you are successful and not frustrated like I've been for the past couple of days here in Pensacola, Florida. There's been a lot of great orders out there. I've lost count of how many 40s, 50s, and $60 batches that you can see, but I can't get any of them. In fact, many times I'll see the push notification, but it never shows up on the screen, even though I keep refreshing the screen, and the refresh was happening before and after the push notification came up. So I've lost track. Wednesday I gave up, went home. I worked 3 hours and made 15 bucks. It was stupid. I went home, and today, Thursday, was equally frustrating, though I was able to scrape together a little bit of a day, but fell way short of what I thought should have been able to happen today. I think the bots are out with a vengeance this week. We also have a market that's oversaturated with shoppers. And then Instacart has this 1 mile radius that you can only see batches in, and by the time they reach outside of that 1 mile, it's already gone. So I don't have a fighting chance. I mean, how can I? There's 14 Publix supermarkets within a 20 to 35 minute drive from my house. Which one of those am I supposed to pick and sit at and hope that something happens? So I tried that yesterday and today, and there I would sit for a whole hour and not see anything. And then I go move around and it's the same story. So there's no chance at it. So I have to go outside of my zone, way outside of it, to an area where I've had tremendous success in the past, and I might even have to go into new territory, and I shouldn't have to do that. So it's extremely frustrating. I just hope you don't have these same frustrations. Thank you also for watching. I'm really happy to have you here, and thank you again to all the new subscribers. So many more have signed up this week, so thank you. You're helping to push this channel to new milestones, and I look forward to bringing you many more topics and tips for bigger tips and better ratings in the coming months. I'm Brian, Instacart Bulldog. Until next time, go get 'em!